sorry for the delay. I had to refill the water. You know how it is. Something different. I figure we'd take a little bit of break from Entei. Kind of being a butthole. So, we're here in Alola still. We're going to do SOS hunts for Alolan Grimer. Because why not? Let me get all my stuff configured. Sorry, I had to run upstairs. Okay, controller is working. Great. Make sure that is up. That is up. Yeah. Turn this up a little bit. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. It seems like it's coming in fine. Yeah. Let's say hi to everyone. We've got Atomic. Hello. Tommy, welcome in. Axe. This is Ultra Sun, specifically. Yeah, Ultra Moon, Ultra Sun. I am on... Yes, I am on Sun. Yeah, welcome in. Yeah, let's try to find the Grimer. Get going. I'll also get some music going too, because the battle music for SOS can get like a little bit annoying. So let me get some actual music going. Let's start with Mario Kart. Okay. Make sure that sounds good. Okay. Shouldn't be too loud. What's up, Scrobo? How's it going? Shagan, welcome in. How's everyone's weekend going? Not what we're looking for. I should have had this like ready and good to go. That's my bad. I was still getting everything like prepped up, and then I realized it was like 1:20 my time, and I was like, "Ooh, I gotta go." Pale. This is Pokemon for sure. Specifically Ultra Sun. Okay. So he should have like a 10% chance of spawning, so it might be like a little bit, but we shall see. Nope, still male. I was trying to get the auto counter configured. It was fighting with me a little bit, so I'm gonna have to manually input every time we see a Grimer. But it shouldn't be too bad. Just gotta find the guy. There it is. Okay. So now we can actually start hunting it. We do a trick, Lepaberry, and then we do skill swap. Okay, just doing some prep work first. Pokemon. I believe this one has, yeah, this one has Fall Swipe. Yeah, how's everyone's weekend going? This is our second stream of the weekend. I was able to stream yesterday. No luck on the Entei. Still going. We're at 2150 for it now, so we're pretty over odds. Yeah. Hopefully that worked. +1. Okay, and then we switch to Skarmory. The reason why I'm doing Skarmory, it's immune to poison. The only damaging move it has is Pound. It's not going to do a lot of damage, so yeah, we're good. And we don't have to deal with poison. And then kill that one. Sweet. Cool, and now we just wait. And then, oh, I do need to do Adrenaline Orb. Cool, now it has like a pretty high call rate, so we should be getting one almost every turn, if not every other turn. Fight. Release. That one. It's not the most optimal setup because you do want to have something that's like super effective. When you hit Pokemon with a super effective move, the caller is more likely to call in backup. But I needed something that was steel, and I didn't have something that was had a ground move. Okay, so no, I don't need a Roto Boost. There's Adrenaline Orb. Need to like refocus way over here. Okay, should be a little bit better. Okay, Grimer, nothing. And then of course leftovers, so it really doesn't do a lot of damage. And then, yeah, and then we just spam Adrenaline Orb on the off turns and hope something comes in quick. The odds for these are pretty good. So it's once we get to a count of 31, we'll get up to, what is it, 1 in 273 odds each time they call in. That should be quick. Aerial Oosh. Went unbeaten last night when I was playtesting Yu-Gi-Oh! Nice. Me and the bros played for like 12 hours. Jeez. I remember those days. Yeah, like I think I've told you before, Scribbo, I used to do like Yu-Gi-Oh! Way back, like back in high school, middle school too. So yeah, it was like, shoot, 13, 14 years ago. No, 14, 15 years ago at this point. Yeah, and that's what we would do. Like Saturdays, we'd pick someone's house, play for 4 or 5 hours, and call it a day. It was fun. It was great. Espeon, welcome in. Okay. Regionals next weekend, that's right. I needed some practice, bought a new deck. Okay. Top tier deck, like, I assume you gotta play, if you're doing regionals, I assume you gotta play the meta. Or are you doing, like, counter meta? Also, so that went up 2 more already. Thanks, everyone, for subscribing. Just hanging out today, Sunday vibes, lazy. Yeah, I don't have much to do today, and the wife's taking a nap, so I figured let's stream. Why not? Angus Shark, welcome in. Yeah, testing partners are playing rogue deck, so they got bodied. Oof, by tier 1. Yeah. That's how it goes. I've never actually been to like anything card game wise. Like I do a lot of like Magic the Gathering. I did a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh. I never went to like regionals or like any kind of like tournament things like that. Um, I did do like some like local, like just like card shop one-off tournaments. I didn't do that great, but that's like the extent of like as far as I've gone. How's the hunt going? Good. We just started. It's a brand new hunt. I've only been 13 minutes and like 6 of it was getting set up. But yeah, it's not bad. I was doing this hunt on my DS earlier to not much luck, so I figured might as well continue. But yeah, hopefully we get it. We should get it today. Fingers crossed. Grammar. Yeah, the main thing is once we, like as soon as we get to 31 call-ins, that's when we get like the good odds. Yeah, and then it's all a matter of time. Grammar. I move this over. And then, sorry, I'm just moving some stuff around. Okay. I don't have the patience to shiny hunt. It can be a lot. I don't blame you. Luckily, like the newer games are a lot kinder with their shinies. I feel like around like Gen 6, this is Gen 7, like right around like Gen 6, like the start of the 3DS era, is when they started making them a lot more like approachable. But yeah, like compared to Gen 9 you get like 10 shinies like a couple hours. I couldn't imagine doing that in like this game. Yeah, that would be insane. Yeah, I don't blame you. The only shiny hunting you've done is in Gen 9? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Adrian, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Regionals next Saturday is in Chem City. Oh, okay, so you've been Winnipeg, Manitoba. Okay, that'll be fun. You guys gonna try to like grab like lunch or something like that day? I don't know how Kem feels about like meeting up with people. He's super far away from me, so it's like I'm never in the neighborhood. But yeah, see if he'd want to like grab lunch or something. That'd be cool. So easy in Scarlet Violet. Most of the time we don't even have to use sandwiches because outbreaks work wrong. Yeah, 100%. I'm of the mindset myself, like I don't like to use the sandwiches because I think they're too easy. But yeah, like even just doing the outbreaks, knocking out the 60, you find shinies pretty easy. Sometimes you find them like as you roll up to the outbreak and it's already there, so it's like, oh okay. So Kem is in your neck of the woods. Oh really? Oh, that's cool. I knew he was going east, I just didn't know how far east. That's cool. Probably a lot easier in the Switch 2, but I haven't got one yet. I do have a Switch 2. It's a lot easier. You get more spawns, on top of like the game just running smoother, of course. But yeah, it's just way easier. I think Switch 1, I think you had a max like 15, 16 spawns. On the Switch 2, I think it's like 39 or something. I don't remember the exact number, but it's like upper 30s. Switch 2 is definitely an upgrade when it comes to Scarlet Violet. Yeah, I want them to do more games that have like, or I want them to push out more updates, like Switch 2 like upgrade patches for a lot of these games that like really struggled. Like they definitely, the Scarlet, like doing it for Scarlet and Violet was definitely the play. It definitely needed it. I know, like Legend of Zelda's the 3 Switch games got it. Or no, 4 Switch games, because it was Breath of the Wild, Tears, Link's Awakening, and I forget Zelda's Echoes of Wisdom. All 4 of them got one, which was good. I don't remember if I upticked one, so that number might already be wrong. Oops. Yeah, Scrivo, I do want to, a lot of my like coworkers are in Toronto. I do want to fly out there at one point just to like meet them, because I've worked with them for forever. At this point, I've been at this company for 11 years, and I've worked with them directly for like 8 or 9, I want to say. So yeah, like I've worked with some of these guys for forever. I just need the time to go out there. Like the company will pay for it, which is nice. Yeah, I just need to find the time. Personally, I can't wait for the DLC for Kirby and the Forgotten Land, which will probably also look and run a bit better. That's true. I forgot about Kirby also got one, which is cool. That's exciting. I like that. No calling. What's up, Vault? I lost my grandma a week ago. Oh, really? Or last week? I'm sorry. That's always rough. Definitely take as much time as you need to grieve. Don't think that you have to like have a time limit on those kind of things. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, the number is off because that was 20, so bump that to 20. Losing family members always stings. Yeah, seriously, like losing pets hurts too. Obviously it doesn't hold a candle to like losing another human being. But yeah, like it's really unfortunate. I'm sorry it happened. Hair's all over the place today. Lord. Go. But there's another one. 22. Thanks everyone for dropping by today. I do appreciate the company. Yeah, I'm still trying to get consistent with streaming. I was able to do yesterday, but I know last week I didn't stream at all, which definitely sucked. But I mean, I was busy. Life happens. This is just like a hobby, so bear with me while I still try to build up the consistency. I'll probably be getting the Switch 2 with the Legends EA bundle. That's a good one. I wanted them to do like a special edition ZA, or a special edition Switch that was like ZA themed. I know a lot of people were also holding out for one. They're like, oh, I'll get the Switch 2 later, so I can get a special edition Switch. But then they didn't do anything. But I mean, a bundle's still a bundle, so at least you'll save money. You'll save like what, the $20 versus if you bought the Switch and everything separate. So at least that's good. I need lepa berries. Oh, they're there. I can never remember where they're at. I would just like to hang out with small streamers. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. I'm definitely a small streamer. But I mean, hey, we're making good progress. Like, I'm still fairly new to things. I've been on YouTube, like, watching for like, shoot, since like 2009, 2008. So I've been on YouTube a while. I've only recently, well, not recently, I've only really been in like the shiny hunting space since like 2020. And I figured, like, after 5 years of watching people, I was like, you know, I could do that. Like, I'm gonna shiny hunt anyways. I'm just shiny hunting while talking to people, so why not? It would be cool. It would probably be a bit more expensive. Yeah, that's the thing, because anything special edition is like, oh, we can charge more money. Hang on a few different ones. Okay, and your modern one, that helps too. I like moderating like YouTube chats where I'm a moderator. I'm not like, the communities are like pretty chill for the most part. There's not like a lot of troublemakers. There's like a few knuckleheads like from time to time, but nothing like ever super bad, which is nice. I'm the other account of, oh, okay, yeah, just a Pikachu. Yeah, I remember you from yesterday. Welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Do you have, like, is this like your main account, or did you just rename yourself? Well, I guess you said it's other account. I don't really do much, but it's cool. Yeah, there's a lot of moderators where I moderate where they come in, just say hi, or like they hang out. They don't really moderate, and I mean, that's fine. Like, if we don't need something removed, we don't, like, if we don't need moderation, then we can just hang out. So that's good that you can also do that where you are active. Oh, your father's account. Oh, okay, gotcha. We already make it through the... Oh, I guess we did. I need to add more songs to that. I don't have a lot on, like, the, I have, like, a few different playlists and it just cycles through them. Yeah, I need to add more, to a few of these playlists. I'll skip it. There's just a Pikachu. Welcome in. Hang on, there's really anything I need to moderate. Everyone is chill. Yeah, that's nice. That's the thing. If people can, like, chill a little bit, it's better for everyone. Like, if you're doing like dumb things in chat and like try to say like a few jokes that probably you shouldn't be saying on a live stream, it just makes everything awkward at the end of the day. So yeah, it's better just to hang out, just enjoy the stream, enjoy the community. So yeah. I keep forgetting that like I see the green from a Alolan Grimer coming in, and I'm thinking of like the normal Grimer, like, oh, that's the shiny, but it switches. Like Alolan Grimer is purple as the shiny. So every time I see like a new one, I have to like pause, like, nope, that's not it. Yeah, we'll just be hanging out. Yeah, I needed a break from Entei, like our main focus right now. Because yeah, it's like 2150 already, and I have the shiny charm and I haven't gotten it. So yeah, the wormhole resets are nice until they start going long, and then it's like, ugh. Are you hunting a Alolan Grimer shiny? Yes, I am. So the normal Alolan Grimer is green, and then the shiny is purple, where normal Grimer is purple, but then the shiny is green. So it literally flips. So like it's hurting my brain too. I'm right there with you. Slowpoke, welcome in. Just lurking, playing some TFT. Oh, okay, nice. Also, I am sure this counter is not accurate, so sorry everyone. Didn't take long for me to lose count. I love this cover. It's the Astral Observatory from Majora's Mask. What Gen 7 game is this? Specifically Ultra Sun. The Ultra games, the way SOS works, it's a little bit more like stable with like the odds. In the original Sun and Moon games, they also had SOS hunts, but the odds, like, they're kind of all over the place. I think after 31, it resets back to 0, like the odds. So it's like every like 31 you get the check or something. I don't remember. But here it's once you get past 31, it becomes 1 in 273. So we are 33 in. Yeah. I also played Ultra Sun. It was fun. I like the Ultra games. I didn't at first. I didn't like Sun and Moon at first either. Especially with how like handholdy the first island is. Like Pokemon is known for having its like tutorials, like, oh, up until like the first badge, it kind of like holds your hand, but then lets you go. The fact that it took the entire first island when there's only 4 islands, it was kind of too much. Like at that point, it was like 6-7 hours, and I'm like, okay, you don't have to hold my hand this much. But yeah, like the Ultra games, I mean, they suffer from the same problem. They also have a long tutorial. But I do like the Ultra games. It took me a little bit, but I came around. Togekiss. Togekiss is not in this game. Yeah, I don't think it's in this game. I need to go and replay Breath of the Wild and Tears now that the update is out. Because I haven't played original Breath of the Wild like since 2018, like the first time I played it. And I never finished Tears. I got close, but I think like another game came out or something that like really caught my attention more. Yeah, then I just kind of fell off. I never finished. I kind of want to see what it's like for a game to hold your hand. I was thinking about trying a hard ROM hack. Okay, the like Radical Red, something like that. I haven't bothered. I'm not super great with like battling. Yeah, and like that stuff, you have to have the strategies down. Really know like your Pokemon in and out. Yeah, I never even bothered. If I'm right, it's like 14, 17. What do you mean? Probably should have just used a Lepa Berry. I was thinking Run and Bun. Oh, like in your country. But mine it's, oh, here's a midnight. Jeez. Right now it is 2 p.m. for me. So 1400. So you are 10 hours ahead of me. Huge Pokemon nerd, so I think I could do it. Yep, there you go. Do it. Yeah, if you have the like if you have like the means to do so, like maybe even like record it and put it up on YouTube. Live stream it too if you're comfortable with that. I think a lot, because there's a lot of people who love watching like Pokemon challenges. Like I caught every Pokemon in Kanto in 12 hours, or I couldn't go to sleep until I beat Ultra Sun, something like that. So, but yeah, people eat up like Pokemon challenges. 5 p.m. here. Okay, so you're East Coast then. Didn't do that. Never tried recording myself doing something. Yeah, do it. I mean, if you honestly, like the easiest way for me is like pretend like the camera isn't there. That's what really helped me, like my first couple live streams. Now I'm a lot more comfortable with it. Honestly, I'm probably like as comfortable as I can be in front of a camera at this point. And I've only been streaming like 2 months, so yeah, like it, like don't think that you're like expected to be like a super high grade YouTuber right off the bat. But yeah, like just consider streaming it. I mean, if you only have 20 views, 50 views, 100 views, at least you put it out there. So I mean, you won't know unless you make that step, you know. I'm in Turkey. Oh, okay, yes. I'm so obsessed with English, and you like America. That's cool. I wanted to go to Turkey. I'm not like super well versed on like the culture or anything, but I have seen like a lot of like pictures, and I do think it's pretty, from like what I've seen. Gina is not here. Yeah, she comes and goes. Sometimes I see her in like morning streams. Sometimes they don't. So sometimes like people have lives outside of just watching YouTube. Believe it or not. But yeah, she's probably just busy. She might also be taking a nap. I know Gina she usually takes a nap like around when I stream. just from her coming in saying hi and then leaving in a few minutes. Tomas, welcome in. Why do you have to stream so late? It's 11 p.m. Yeah, sorry. It's better for me mornings. On like the weekend, I do like errands, and whatnot. So it's just better for me to do it. Usually I can eat lunch and then come online. Yeah, sorry. With time zones, you can't get everybody, unfortunately. You're in Germany. Yes, Tomas is in Germany. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a life outside of YouTube. I go to a lot of live streams. I feel it, man. Like I'm, a lot of times, like I'll do, I'll start work with like, one of the streams that I watch, Chem Nation. I start like right when he starts. He goes for 5 hours, and then like right after stream, I'll give it like a little bit, take my lunch, come back, find like another streamer, and then like finish like my work day out. So like I'm on YouTube like most of the day, embarrassingly enough. Like if I'm in a meeting, I'll put it in the background, take my meeting. But yeah, like I'm on a lot of live streams. Not all Pokemon. Sometimes like I'll watch like a speed run of whoever. Yeah, so I'm right there with you. I'm on a lot of live streams. It's 2 p.m. for him. Yes, I have to go. I literally have to go. Yeah, no problem. Just a Pikachu. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for stopping by. I do appreciate it. Even just a few minutes helps out the algorithm. But yeah, take care. Get some rest. I'll be here if you can't sleep. But yeah, otherwise I'll catch you around. Have a good one. I need a Lepa for aerial ace. 30 subs and you pass me. I'm getting there. You better watch it. That's 106. I think yesterday I ended at like 102, 103. So I'm coming for you. Mark, what's up? How's it going? We're switching things up today, doing some SOS hunting because Entei's being mean and I need a break. Usually the ones I watch are more late at night, so sometimes I'm just bored during the day. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, the ones I typically watch, they're more during the day, and then like they kind of trickle down by like 5 p.m. my time, which is good because that's when I get off work. But yeah, like typically I don't watch anything at night. Gotta lock in and produce more vids or do a stream. Yeah, like start streaming. Why not? All you really need is like your phone to like do a stream. You don't even need to like show your face, anything like that. As long as you have like some kind of like mic, because it's pretty much like imperative that like there's some kind of commentary. It's not dire. Like there's streams where it's like no commentary, just I'm playing this game, which some people like, some people don't like the banter. Yeah, it just appeal to the niche. But Mark, how's the weekend going? My earphones have a better mic than my phone. Oh, really? Oof. So I forget the exact numbers. I think it's like the first 5 Pokemon are 1365. After that, up until 10, it's like 1 in 585 or something. And then yeah, once you get to 31, it caps out at the 273. Personally, just like interacting with people on streams. Me too. I like talking to people, whether I'm streaming or if it's just like what you guys are doing, like just talking to either the streamer or people in the stream. There's just something about it. Like it's nice to be in like the same community as like for Pokemon. Like it's nice to like be with people who also enjoy Pokemon. If you like cooking, like going to a cooking stream, you can drop like whatever question and like related to that topic, and someone will know what you're talking about. Like there's something nice about that. It's like comforting in a weird way. It's been good. Been playing a lot of Violet. Okay, working my way through the second DLC. There you go. Make that progress. Violet's so fun. I just finished my second playthrough. Oh jeez. I only did the one. I still need to go through Scarlet. I have Violet and I've done all my stuff in there. I never picked up Scarlet, but I need to because I still need to shiny hunt the Paradoxmon in there. But yeah, how do you like it? Is Gen 9 like your favorite? Is it up there? When I die in War Thunder and I get angry, remember that French mains exist. Dang, not against the French. I don't know if I have any French viewers, but if you're out here, I'm sorry. I never got Scarlet. It's pretty cheap. I don't know if you guys like buying like third party, but you can buy from like Craigslist, eBay, things like that. You can get it for like 30-40 bucks and already, which is nice. Gen 9 is your favorite. Okay, I've only really played the newer games. Oh, okay, gotcha. I like Gen 9. It was definitely better with the Switch 2 upgrades, for sure. It's a completely different game, which is nice. I always tease Jerry that Gen 9 is the best entry in the series. Here we go. Hey man, to each their own. As long as people are enjoying and playing Pokemon, that's all I care about. There was a while where almost everyone was like, oh, Pokemon's trash. Oh, I can't believe you're playing Pokemon. Oh my god, that's such a kid's game. And now it's like popular again. I also like Shield. I also like Shield. I played through it when like it first came out. I really had fun with it. So many people were complaining about like all the trees. Oh, they look like they're straight from like an N64 game, and it's like Pokemon has never been about the graphics. It's just been about fun and adventure. I don't know. I enjoyed Sword and Shield. The story wasn't the best, but I liked the area. I liked the theme of like professional, like it's a sports team type of thing. I think it's super cool. The only reason I bought Violet instead of Scarlet was Iron Valiant, which is a variant of Glade. I do like Iron Valiant. I do think it's pretty cool. I wish I had a better shiny, but I like Iron Valiant. Just like Miraidon better. Yeah, that's my thing. I'm like between the two ride Pokemon. I was like, I think Miraidon looked cooler, so I just went Violet. Jerry, what is being an adult like? I need advice for the future in a couple of years. It's not bad. I'm a little biased because I'm still going to school, like for college. I graduated college and then gave it a few years and then went back. Um, but like being an adult does have its perks. Like it's nice like when you're not in school because then it's just like okay, now I just gotta focus on paying bills, which paying bills isn't fun, but having like the money to like do what you want, like I want to go to a different country, I have the money to do so, take the time, go to a different country. What do I want for dinner? I don't really feel like cooking, you know, I'll just pick up like whatever cuisine I'm hungry for. That's nice. um but yeah, like being like forced to work sucks for sure, like working the 40 hours a week. Finding a means to like sustain yourself, that's the hard part, definitely. Favorite Pokemon is Emolga. Really? I don't think I've ever heard someone say their favorite's Emolga. Hits like a truck. I remember that. I think when playing through I played through like Black and White 2 somewhat recently, and what's her name? Elisa, the fourth gym leader. She had an Emolga. I underestimated how hard that thing hits. I'm gonna wait to shiny hunt though, because the only Switch game is on Sword and Shield and it's rare. Yeah, because you just, even doing like random encounters, it's not too rare. You could do, I know you said you're not a huge fan, like you don't have the patience for shiny hunting. You could do Masuda, like the eggs, but that's like my least favorite method personally, so I can't in good faith suggest egg hunting. I thought you were like 30 something, but now I think you're in your 20s. I am 30 something. I am 31. I'm an old man at this point. Like my life is pretty much over. I'm kidding. I've been going back to school like part-time, so that's why maybe. Because yeah, I have to sustain myself, so full-time work, part-time school. I just do 2 classes in the evenings, and I have been for the last like few years, so it's been taking me forever to graduate. What's the music currently playing? This is what's it called? Dragon Roost Island. It is, yeah, Dragon Roost Island by Qmu. Qumu. They do a lot of like lo-fi music covers. You're older than my oldest sibling. Oh, really? Okay. Is Masuda the same rarity as Scarlet Violet? Because I did it in a little bit, and I got a few shinies, mostly the starters from the 7-star raids. It is, yeah, it is the same, assuming you have the shiny charm, because the shiny charm does impact it. It's the same odds of the 1 in 512. That hasn't changed since Gen 6. It's been that low with the shiny charm. Unless you're in BDSP, because the BDSP, I don't know. Yeah, BDSP, you still get it down to 512. Can you play the Elfin Lied lullaby? I cannot. I can do video game covers, but I cannot do anime covers. That goes against what's like safe, quote unquote, to play. Okay, but sadly I don't have the shiny charm and sword and shield. Oh, okay. And it's fine. It's kind of a pain to get, because you have to get 400 Pokemon. It's the same thing in these games, to get the shiny charm, you have to get all 400. It's kind of tedious, especially if you don't have access to both games or people to trade with. So I completely get it. Without the shiny charm, it's 1 in 853, I think. It's in the 800s for sure. It's like 858, 853. It's still good, don't get me wrong. Like, it's still better than the random encounters for sure. Didn't in Violet, but I guess I just never got around to doing it in Sword and Shield. Yeah. I think it's easier in Violet, because there's not as many things like locked behind like the dens. I know in Sword and Shield, a lot of Pokemon were like only in the dens, or it only spawns like when it's hailing type of thing. So you have to wait for the game to, you have to wait for the weather. So versus like Scarlet and Violet, it's like, oh, you have to wait for it to be night. Okay, give it 10 minutes and it's night. I watched a part of Elfen Live. You can't best that one room scene. I've never seen it, actually, so I don't know the scene. You might do it. You have 356 at the front. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Definitely reach out. I know on our Discord we also have trades going on. The Discord's still small. I mean, I still, like I said, I started out somewhat recently. If not my Discord, definitely check like the bigger YouTube Discords. Like, they for sure can help you out, especially like the newer games. It's a lot easier to find someone like willing to help you. Like as you get back to like anything on like the 3DS, like good luck. You kind of have to do everything yourself since the wireless shut down for it. But yeah, 356 out of 400, like that's definitely doable. You can probably do that in like 1 or 2 weekends. Do like 5 or 6 a day. Nice. Main character is held by other kids and beat up. Oh, jeez. Yep, it's I know it's dark. I didn't know it was that dark. Let's do. Give it a few more. I guess when I think about it, I could pull this up. That way I can make use of the touch screen. Yeah, it's a lot easier to do like this. I mean, I have the time. I don't really have much to do this week because it's my last week until school. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I'm going back the end of August. I think August 25th is like my first day back or something. I'm really not looking forward to going back. Definitely try to finish college before you get a full-time job, because it sucks trying to bounce back and forth between the two. You really enjoy these breaks, and so now that my break is almost over, yeah, I don't want it to be over. The bullies deserved it. Yeah, and especially like if they're bullying her and the dog. I've been making a little bit more progress on Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm almost at, I think I have episode like 39 or something, so I have like 25 episodes left. It's really good. I should have watched it 10 plus years ago when it first came out. I can see why so many people recommend it. Like, it's a good anime. Yeah, like I'm to the point where I don't want it to end, but I'm already over like the halfway point, so it's just a matter of time at this point. Actually, now that I think about it, I should message. Sorry, I just need to message somebody really quick. Go. People are messaging me. The movie Band of Brothers was on the blacklist in Germany for brutality. We had the movie on CD somewhere. Oh, really? I've heard of that movie. I didn't know it was, like, that brutal. Grimer. I had to double check on my cats. They're a little too quiet. They're both asleep, so we're good. Oh, that's why. There's a lot of ketchup. Gotcha. Yeah, I know it was during D-Day. I just didn't know. I didn't think that it would be banned because of that. Well, while we're hanging out waiting for the shiny, what are some of y'all's favorite like shiny honey methods? Like SOS is up there for me. It's not my favorite. I do really like it. But yeah, like what are some of your favorites? Some people really like doing eggs. I hate it. I can't stand it. It's so boring. Another one that's like kind of somewhat new are like a permutation method in Legends Arceus. That one for me is also kind of boring. I know a lot of people really like Dynamax Adventures. That's a popular one too. A few puppies today. Aw, puppies. Puppies. Did you get the Entei? Slowpoke, we took a break from it. Entei's being a butthole, so it's not showing up, and we're at like 2150 already, which, yeah, I'm not that over odds. I'm about to be double, but yeah. I also just kind of wanted to do some SOS. See how it goes, like, on stream. I was also hunting this last night, just offline, and I didn't get it, so I was like, well, I'll restart the hunt and do it today. Might as well. Because I need both. I don't have either Alolan, Grimer, or Muck. So why not do it here? The only shiny I ever hunted was a Routes with eggs, and the rest got them at complete random. Okay. Yeah, eggs is popular because of the odds, like getting down 1 in 512 or 1 in 800 from like the 1 in 4096 is pretty good. It's like pretty much the lowest you can get the odds in Pokemon games. ED. You like outbreak hunting? I like outbreaks. Outbreaks aren't bad. I think my favorite method is probably Pokeradar. There's something about being able to get your chain up to like a chain of 40, a chain of like 30, whatever, and then like finding the shiny. There's just something satisfying about it. I was at a thrift shop today. 2 airplane models, €5. I was only €1 and the other 4. Okay. Did you pick them up? Seems really cheap. This is from, for those curious, this is from Donkey Kong Country. The second one. This is Sticker Brush Symphony. You might also recognize it if you played Smash Brothers Brawl. They played it a lot in the story. Right now I'm just getting some Pokemon Sword Shield by evolving. There you go. Yeah, just do like, don't think you have to knock out like the 40 or so in like a day. Just do like a few here and there if you have time, like after school or work, and like the next few weeks. Just see if you can do like 3 or 4. Why not? I've been going through myself in Pokemon Platinum. I'm trying to get the complete the decks there so that I can transfer everything to Gen 5, get the decks in there, and then transfer everything to Gen 6 so that I can get the shiny charms. I had never completed them in the older games, and I figured with Bank shutting down somewhat soon-ish, why not like complete what I could never do as a kid. Always get confused which tab has the leopard berries. Pretty crazy. Watching some UFC highlights from last night. Someone did a WWE style power bomb and knocked out. Oof. Jeez. Give him the good old people's elbow. It's a little. It's great. The MIG 15 and A3080 models are fine. A fine addition to my collection. Sound like General Grievous. Yeah, I mentioned it yesterday. I did pick up a Gundam model kit for those who are fans of Gundam. Um, I won't say which one I picked up, just because I know some people who it's supposed to be a surprise. They might be lurking. Um, but one of my friends is holding like a kind of like a friendly contest amongst like a few of us for like his birthday, just to see like who can come up with like the coolest looking like figure, like repaint it, do whatever you want with it. But yeah, I've been like slowly going through it. It's fun. I haven't done a kit in like a year or so, so it's nice to be back. You got the reference and it's spoken. Oh, okay, Mig, not spelt out. Got it. Gotcha. General Kenobi. Don't forget to stay hydrated, y'all. And also, I saw subscribers went up. Thank you so much for whoever subscribed. The next sub goal is 125. We just got to 100 2 weekends ago. Yeah, it's just a slow burn. I'm not super worried about it. We get there when we get there. But yeah, thanks for subscribing. Oof, that I had ice water, but the ice kind of melted, and I can taste like it's tap water that we use for like the ice. I can taste it. It tastes off. Oops. Mig is short for Mikoyan Gurevich. Is it with Gurevich? Was it Russian? I don't know how it's spoken either. It's a Russian. Oh, okay. So at least get the Russian part. Oops, what am I doing? Got an aerial ace. There we go. Also, just a friendly reminder to leave a like if you are enjoying the stream. Yeah, it does help me out in the end as a small-time streamer guy. Any little bit helps. Just help boost up the algorithm a little bit, and I definitely appreciate it. So please consider. Ever practice any martial arts? I never had any amateur fights or anything, but I did train in Muay Thai. Oh. And boxing? Wow, okay. Jeez. No. I have not had any sort of like anything like that. I wanted to do karate as a kid, but my mom said I was too big compared to like the other kids. So yeah, I never got into karate. Cause yeah, I had a growth spurt like before like 4th grade. I was huge. I was a tall kid. So yeah, mom said no. I'm getting a metal 2D frame of a Eurofighter for over my bed. Ooh, okay. For like I've been putting off doing it. It's been on my desk for a while. I have like a metal this way, of the Razor Crest from the Mandalorian that I want to put together. It's like metal. But yeah, I've just been putting it off. I think I've had that on my desk for like a year. I just have not built it. I should have done it over summer. I did I think about it. Tried Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a couple months, but it wasn't for me. Grappling isn't fun. It's exhausting. Oh, yeah, that's right. Because I was like, I was trying to think of the other one. Why did I didn't mean to put that up. Go. I was trying to think of the other one that's more of like not like strikes like with karate. I can't think of it. But yeah, I know what you mean. Like grappling isn't as fun. To me, I think more like the strikes would be a little bit more my speed. How tall are you in colonizer units? Yes, judo, that is the one. Judo is what I was thinking of. Colonizer units. I am pretty much exactly 6 foot. I don't remember how tall it is in centimeters. I think it's like 180. 6 feet 2 centimeters. That was close. 182. 182.8. Close. Okay. You do taekwondo? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I really wish I would have done any of those. My high school had like a wrestling team. I know it's not the same as like martial arts. I mean, kind of, but not the same thing. But I didn't really want to do that. I was also pressured into doing marching band, like a nerd, because I am one. So I just couldn't really make the time to do 2 things and go to school. I do horse riding. That's cool. It's harder than people think. That's really cool. I have appreciation for that. Wrestling is technically considered a martial art. I will take it. But yeah, I really wish. Because all my friends were like, dude, like, you're huge. You should do it. Like, you'd be good at it. And I wanted to, but could not. Mom said, you're doing band. So I had no choice. Grammar. One of these days we'll get the purple guy. The purple man. High school I played football and soccer. We didn't have a wrestling team. Okay. If you had a wrestling team, Scrubba, would you have done that over the 2 sports? No friend. Oh, I'm really hungry. I didn't eat any kind of lunch beforehand. I really should have. So you eat an hour and like 17-ish minutes. It's pretty good. It's definitely flown by. I might keep today's stream around like 2 hours ish, like 2 hours a minimum, but then like probably stop somewhat close to that because Yeah, I'm starting to get really hungry. I would have tried out. Okay. If I was a decent athlete, don't think the SIGs were helping my cardio. Oh man. Yeah. Probably not. I can see that impeding the cardio a little bit. That's funny. And release. As far as I knew in my high school, there wasn't too many people who were like smoking. There definitely was a lot of people doing a lot of other smoke related activities. But yeah, not like smoking. Yeah, because I mean, back in the day, it was technically, it wasn't illegal, but if you were under 18, it was. Or at least severely frowned upon. Because I know a few people got expelled for it. Yeah, welcome in. Did this hunt not too long ago. Nice. Yeah, I was trying to do this like last night because I realized I was like, you know, I don't have like pretty much any of the Alolan guys, like the variants. So I did Diglett Wednesday and I got it pretty quick. And then I also did Alolan Sandshrew and I got that in like less than 20, which was nice. And then I went to for the second one of the Alolan Diglett, still haven't gotten it. And then I was doing this last night and I did like 300 or so. Yeah, and I haven't gotten it. And we've done 100 today. I still haven't gotten it. High school was a good time though. Being on the football team made me a jock. Yeah, that definitely helps. It also, like, if your high school is like famous or like has a good like whatever sports team, if you're on that sports team, yeah, you're instantly popular, especially if you get up to like varsity levels. Our high school was very I think we were state champs like a few times for football. Yeah, and like if you were like a football player on varsity, you were pretty much untouchable. Like the teachers, like you couldn't like mouth off to the teachers, but if you got like a detention, a lot of times they would like postpone said detention so that they could go to the game. Because like they needed the star players. So yeah, they got a little bit too leeway if you ask me. But I mean, it was only for 4 years, so whatever. I've also started breeding to help get a few Pokemon with the decks. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you'll get it pretty quick. Yeah, like I said, anything that's like not your version, exclusive to your version, like reach out on like a Discord, see if anyone's willing to trade. Especially now with the what was it, Keldeo for Sword and Shield? I think it was Keldeo. Yes, Keldeo for Sword and Shield. A lot of people did like completed their decks like earlier in the year, last year. So a lot more people should have access to like help you out, which is good. Oh, you have both. Oh, perfect. Then yeah, never mind. Keldeo. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm like, I can't really remember. I know it's Manaphy for BDSP, which I still need to do. Because I need the Dialga. I need a few, actually. I'm just too lazy to reach out. And then I also I need to finish Keldeo. I did finish Meloetta. And then I don't own and I don't really care for the Melton in Let's Go, so it's fine. $105. You didn't have that much leeway, but as a celebrity among my classmates, okay. Must be because I was a mean player. Definitely KO'd a few people. Really? Sacked the QB a few times. There you go. Jeez. Put Melton Sword and Shield right away. And then just leave it there. Like, not a huge fan of Melton. And none of them even have, like, your trainer. Like, OT trainer. So, yeah, it was an interesting choice. I feel like they should have just done like Mew again for that instead of like Melton, which is pretty available already. I don't know. Like Melton was a weird choice. I'm just glad they didn't do Jirachi because I did the Jirachi hunt earlier this year. And I was going to be super mad if they just gave everyone a Jirachi. Shiny Mew would have been excellent. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, they've given out Shiny Mew a few times already. Like, a lot of times already. I feel like they give out that mythical as a shiny every, like, couple years at this point. But I think it's better than Melton. Like, Melton isn't Pokemon Go only, but it's still pretty common. Definitely give a few people concussions, but it's a sport. Yeah, like that's the thing. It's full contact. It's not like flag football. That's not touch football. Like you're tackling these people, so that's fine. Hit 363. There you go. Easy. Yeah, you'll have this done by like Tuesday, I'm sure. Text message. Nah, it's okay. Dang, it's already 3 o'clock for me. Trying to get the easy ones out of the way first. Yeah, easy. We did not get the Entei. I decided to take a break from it. I'm not super over odds for it. I could have been like 3 or 4 times over odds, but I'm not even twice odds yet. This thing is not calling in a lot of Grimers. But yeah, I'm just taking a small break. I wanted to do, since I started this last night and I couldn't finish it, I thought it'd be a good idea to try out doing this on like a live stream. I figured why not. So yeah, just a few things led up to today's stream. Yeah, and that's the other thing too. I like SOS. Like it's pretty easy once you get like the machine going, and it's just attack, spam adrenaline orb, give a Lepa Berry every so often, which I should have done. Oops. So I'll just use the backup moves. Oh no, I can't even take it out. Whoops. Probably just use X scissors. Probably did. Well, it definitely would have done more damage. Yeah, sadly the weekend's pretty much, I mean, it's not over. I still have like Until like 8 more hours left in the day for me. But these weekends go by way too quick. I'm not a fan. I was saying yesterday, I'm like, we really need to get on like the 4-day work week. I think 5 days is just too much. Let's do ace. True. Yeah, because if I could get 3-day weekends, shoot. Stream more. I'd have more energy on the weekend. Because it's pretty much Saturday, recover, maybe do some errands. Sunday, be rejuvenated, but then you've got Monday looming over you the whole day. Grammar. It's weird. I'm used to doing this on like my 3DS, but I've been using like the controller. Yeah, it just feels weird. I'm so used to like using like the touchpad. It can be jarring. It's also easier because, I mean, I could do this, but it looks weird using, like, seeing the mouse. One day I'll get a capture card. I'll probably install it myself, but I don't have the tools to, like, drill out the hole. And I don't want to go buy one. Gotten this long and I haven't even really done the Pokemon music too. Let's do 47. Just be careful of those ribbon cables. Yeah, I know. I'd hate to like sever something I really shouldn't. Pull a chem, cut off the wireless antenna, replace that, and then break off the ribbon cable for the C stick or the circle pad. Yikes. I think even he said, he's like, I gotta stop trying to fix this thing. He just keeps breaking it. Early part of summer is pretty chill, but now we got a bunch of ignorant Americans. That's me. In my town that don't understand anything about fire safety. Oh, hey. Yeah, especially because it's warm right now, like up there. Is that technically your guys' dry season as well? Like 6 fires in the last 3 weeks. Ugh. Yikes. Yeah, stay safe, man. That's ugh. Sorry we're doing that to you with American ignorance, but it's contagious, unfortunately. I think I increased Where's that? And another one. Polychem, yeah, that's the thing. I just messaged him to see if he got home. Then he's streaming tomorrow, which would be good to have him back. You're losing all the games? Oh no. You got this. You can do it. Oh, I am hungry. Yeah, a note to myself for the future: eat lunch before the stream. It'd be nice returning back to streams tomorrow. See if Guess the Steelbook still the reigning champ. That's true. I kind of wish, like, from the start we had like kept a tally. It wasn't until I think like 2 weeks or so of it we just kind of tried to keep like a tally, and then it kind of fell off. But yeah, it will be nice to go back. It's I said it yesterday, but like work was slow last week, so no work, or like not a lot of work going on, and like no chem stream. I was just kind of like, I guess I'll shiny hunt and like obviously still work, but like now what do I do? Goal for today is 370. There we go. That'd be good. I think I upticked that. Hey, Vault's back. Vault is back. Alright. That's Veilstone. This is the one that kind of does like a little too much. It's not as lo-fi-ish as I thought it was, but still a good one, so we'll still listen to it. Gen 4 musicals. Gen 4 has a lot of good ones. Like, I noticed it when like Chem started through Platinum again. I was like, man, like I missed a lot of this music. And then me replaying through Platinum myself while Chem was doing it. Yeah, like it has a lot of good music. Same thing with Gen 5. Gen 5 has a lot of good music that I didn't really notice until I played through Black and White 2. Anne Marie, welcome in. Hope you're well. I know I saw you the tail end of Brando stream. Oh no, I guess it was more like the earlier part. Misremembering. Did it say I lost my grandma? Yes. Which, again, my condolences. I'm sorry that happened. Was there for a bit. I remember, kind of. I swear, like, my memory is very fickle. Some things, I'll remember it. It'll stay in my head, like, immediately for years. Like, dates, things like that. Like, I can remember a lot of different, like, individual dates. Like, my friends' birthdays, like, I remember them. Like, I don't really need to use, like, a calendar for it. But then, like, other things, it's like, oh, where did I put my phone? I think it's downstairs. And then it's, like, on my desk, or it's in the bathroom or something. Right, yeah, so like that's the thing. It's like it's weird how that works. Like I guess it's like the short term commit to long term. Like I guess for me is okay, but then like pulling from my short term memory, it's not all too great. Or I'll be like, oh yeah, like I'll ask some of my friends, like, yo, you guys remember in like high school, like so and so is a teacher, and they're like, no, not really. Or like, yeah, like this one day we did blah blah blah, and like perfect, like summarized recollection, and they're like, how do you remember that? I'm like, I don't know. I was happy to win the Cinephile Award in Nick's Award Show. I'm glad someone respects my movie knowledge. I think it's really good. Okay, I need to turn this down. It does a little too much. I think it's super cool. Like, y'all will like spout out movies I'm like never even heard of. And I'll look it up and yeah, it'll be a real movie. I'm like, oh yeah, it's not just like a joke made up movie title. I wish I could catch more of Nick's streams. Since I'm West Coast, he streams like 6 or 7 a.m. his time, Monday through Friday, albeit like missing like a few. So like for me that's like 4 a.m. and I'm like, brother, it's too early. Like I wake up early at like 6, but he only really has time in the mornings for like an hour or so. So like that's not on him, that's on me for being a West Coast guy. But yeah, I really wish I could catch more of his streams. I told him like a few times, like I only catch him when like I can't sleep, or I wake up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and then I can't go back to sleep. Nick is always streaming right when I'm starting to shift. Oh yeah, I can chill only for a little bit. I know when Kem would hit up the gym in the mornings, he said he'd watch him at the gym. Which, yeah, is nice. Just one more. His streams are too early and I'm on the East Coast. Yeah. I mean, I get it. Like, when a few people earlier in the stream were like, I know Tomas mentioned, like, dude, you stream, like, at 11 o'clock for me. And I'm like, I'm sorry. For me, it's... like I start at 1 in the afternoon. That's not bad. But did you catch the end? That's good, at least. Yeah, for me to catch the end, I'd have to wake up at like 5:30. So yeah, we're probably gonna go like right up to like the 2 hour mark today. Because my stomach is shouting at me loud. Like I'm surprised the mic isn't picking it up. Yeah, I need to grab food in a little bit. But hey, at least I was able to do Saturday and Sunday this week. Usually I just try to shoot for one day, so it's nice to be able to get two streams in. I'm second shift generally speaking. Oh, okay. That's valid. I didn't mind working second shift. I work in like IT. Not like IT help, but like I work in technologies. So a lot of times like we'd have to like do shift rotations. Like when we were a 24-hour facility, I did graveyard for a few months, and then I got stuck on second shift for a few months, and then I eventually moved to first, like morning shift. And then my manager, like the first shift manager, liked me enough. He's like, no, he's out of the rotation. He's staying on first shift. But I didn't mind working evenings. That was kind of nice because like we would just put on like in the corner, we'd put on like Jeopardy or something, and like we'd play Jeopardy that night. Like while I was like live, like order pizzas, things like that. It was nice. This is the ID department. Did you try turning it off and on again? Yep, I'll wait. Yeah. I'm glad I never had to work IT help. Angry Shark gotta go. Maybe I'll see you again later. Yeah. Feel free to. I typically try to do like Sundays. I also try to do like content throughout the week, like a short, like usually one short here and there. But yeah. I'll catch you around. Have a good one. Started watching the new season of King of the Hill. I was expecting the worst, but it was great. That's good. Yeah, I heard a lot of people were like, oh, it's gonna be bad, but a lot of people said like it's pretty good. Like they didn't do the card of just like, oh man, this show was in like the late 90s, early 2000s. Let's just talk about the difference in technology of the time and make that the focal point of the show. I'm glad they didn't do that. Obviously, like I'm sure they do a few jokes here and there because you have to. The show's been off air for what, 12, 13 years at this point. But yeah, I'm glad it's good. Like I've seen like a few like clips, and I'm like, the animation's pretty solid. Yeah, take care, Angu. Have a good one. Like bouncing along to the music, and like I have my monitors on like arms, and they're like shaking. Oops. This is route 227, isn't it? 225. Numbers are hard. It didn't change the humor from the 90s. Oh, that's good. Comedy is too sterile these days. Glad to see Mike Judge didn't tone anything down. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Yeah, that's like they try to make stuff too safe nowadays. It's kind of why I like South Park. Like South Park will still try to like poke jab. Like they'll try to jab at pretty much everything. I haven't watched South Park in a while, but that's what I liked about South Park. Did they get in trouble? They sure did. But it was like as long as people understood like they're just jokes, then I think it's okay. One more guy. Hot Rod, what's up? Yes, we're trying to find shiny Alolan Grimer. So Alolan, nope, other side. Grimer is normally purple. Alolan Grimer is green. The shiny is purple. So it kind of like the two like swap like coloring. But yes, we're looking for the purple Sludgeman. Sludgeman. I like shiny Skarmory. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it looks really nice in this game. It looks really good in Gen 9 with the like the metallic textures. It looks really good. But yeah, I like the subtle green of like the wings. No one is safe when it comes to South Park. I know the number 45 sure isn't. I guess 46? Whatever Trump's number is, he's not safe. And he was very mad with how much flack he got in that episode. Which, good. Hopefully fine with the Poison Touch. That'd be nice. I like Poison Touch. That's a good ability. Finally, someone who respects Johto just like me. Hot Rod, you are amongst friends. I feel like a lot of people, in like this bubble really like Johto. Like, Johto is just good. Like, it just feels right. There's a lot of it nostalgia, 100%. But it's still a really good gen. Like, I love the designs for Johto. Definitely facts. People don't like Johto. I think they more of like they prefer the others over it. Like I feel like the consensus with Johto is that it's not bad, but I like this other region more. Versus like I feel like Kalos is a hot item to like hate on, of like, oh, Kalos is my least favorite region. Or like design wise, like has my least favorite Pokemon in it. Same thing with like Unova, like Gen 5 I feel has a lot of people like hating on Unova. Yeah, those haters. I like Unova, but Johto is my childhood. Same here. Yeah, I started in Gen 1 technically. And then when I was like a youngin', I got gold first. Yeah, and had a blast. I loved Gen 2. I still do. Love Feraligatr. Hey, Totodile is my favorite Pokemon, and Feraligatr is just a better Totodile. Red Eye, happy Sunday. Thanks, man. Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you're able to relax. Hopefully you don't have a lot going on. Hopefully you can just chill before the work week starts back up. Let's do another Lapapa berry. Johto is always great to me. There's a portion of nostalgia, but mostly I just think it plays well. I think it plays really well too. There's definitely an issue with the level scaling. I think the level scaling is like its biggest drawback, honestly. Like you fight the Elite Four. They're all in like their 40s when Claire's, I think, highest Pokemon was like 42 with Kingdra, I think. and then you go to Kanto, and like the Kanto gym leaders, they're all like level 50, so with nowhere really to train. So that's one issue. And then there's also some like pacing issues with like the radio tower, because yeah, it's like Lake of Rage, radio tower, after like nothing really from Team Rocket throughout like the majority of the story. So yeah, like I feel like they should have done something in Goldenrod, maybe not the full radio tower, maybe like a portion of it or something, or maybe done the radio tower like after you fight Jasmine, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's worth it once you get them. I always pick Totodile, never Cyndaquil. I mean, you can play through the entire game with just Totodile and you're fine. Like, that's the crazy part with Totodile. It has so much great coverage, and like in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, or the originals, it just sweeps like every single gym leader. Love the starters. Me too. Like, Cyndaquil gets a lot, or not Cyndaquil, Chikorita gets a lot of hate, but I still think it's cute. It's one of like the, oops, don't need to do that. It's one of like the few gens where I'm like, I like every single Pokemon, like starters. Gen 3 being another one. True about the level scaling, yeah. I just hear, if anything, bad how Johto is a bad level curve and the Johto Pokemon are locked in Kanto. Yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, you can't get Houndour until Celadon City, if I remember right. I think it's the same. I think it's Celadon City, which is kind of weird. And then you can't get Sneasel until Mount Silver, because I don't think it's in the ice path, but I could be wrong. Not having played Gen 1 at the time, I really like Gen 2's post-game, letting you explore Kanto. As a kid, that one NPC who said, do you know what you've first done? You've taken your first steps in Kanto. Opening up your Pokegear and seeing like the Kanto map, I lost my mind. I was so blown away, because at the time it was like, things like that were kind of like, it was just playground rumors, or like things like that. It's not like you had someone like YouTube spoil it in like a thumbnail. There was no like IGN being like, oh yeah, here's how you get to Kanto on like the second day that the game came out. So yeah, like I was truly blown away. It was ridiculous. Missy's a grown-up. Yes. I've always attributed that to addition to the extra region, the level scaling issue. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like you have to fight, well, you're expected to fight the Elite Four twice. Yeah, I don't need spikes. It's fine. But yeah, like you're expected to go through it twice. So like when you first fight the Elite Four, you're not technically fighting the Elite Four, like you are, but you're expected to fight them later too. But yeah, like it was close. Like we were right there. I feel like if they had just adjusted the levels a little bit, like maybe brought down the Kanto leaders a little too, I think it would have been perfectly fine. I don't think there would have been any scaling issues. Sahim Nadion. Whoa, it's Jerry. What's up, Sahim? How's it going, dude? Welcome to the stream. I think I've seen you a few times before. But yeah, welcome in, Sahim. Did you guys know that in the future, and Jasmine are the Elite Four in the future? Oh, really? That's cool. I don't know that. Oh, Jasmine. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know Hot Rod, thanks for subbing. I do appreciate it. Yes, I did see it go up. Thank you. Silver and Crystal were my first games. I can't remember my first. I either got red first or I got yellow first. I can't remember. But I mean, I was only like 4 when I got those games, so I really don't remember. Because I inherited like my Super Nintendo from like my brother and my sister, my older brother and sister, and my mom was like, "Oh, you really like video games, huh?" I was like, "Yeah," and so she bought me like a Game Boy Color with like the Pokemon games, because I watched the anime. So yeah, like after that, real quick, super quick. Yeah, Larvitar, you can't get Larvitar until Mount Silver, which is crazy. Trick-or-Treat isn't too bad. I agree. I think Trick-or-Treat is fine. 4, yeah, because it came out, it was 96. I was born 94. The games came out in 96. I didn't get them until like 98. And then, yeah, it was pretty much get red and blue, and then shortly after get gold. So, because yeah, I remember picking up the game, like the game's new for gold and silver. Yeah, so I don't remember the exact timeline, but I do remember in the car, like flipping through the little notebook and being like, "Oh, what the heck is a Pokegear?" type of thing. And having to ask my mom like a lot of questions about like, what is this? What is that? Nightbot, get out. No, Nightbot's chill. We like Nightbot. Nightbot is at every stream, so be nice to Nightbot. But Kem, I hope you had a good vacay. I bet it's weird to take a break off in the middle of the like middle of the year. Usually you take a break like December for the holidays. Best gen Pokemon is the glitch version of Missing No. I still wish we got like some sort of Pokemon that kind of looked like Missing No. I think it would have been cool. Okay, we'll do another Lepapa. I'm running out of power points. Oh my god, I'm so hungry. Please. Man, she is singing. Which one is this one? This one is the Pokemon League. I was like, I don't remember the singing part. Nope. Don't need that. Just need the adrenaline orb. There's always a chance for them to do it. I mean, hey, Pokemon's 30th is next year. They could do it. Gen 10. There's a fan-made video of Missing No and a Mega Ruby. Really? That's pretty cool. Well, Anne-Marie, you are young. Don't even. It's crazy to think that like Pokemon's about to be 30 years old. Like, I remember the 10th anniversary, I remember the 20th anniversary. It's weird for the 30th. shiny, shiny missing no Pokemon home gift. Yeah, complete everything in the ZA style games, and you get a shiny missing no added to your Pokemon home as a mystery gift. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like, I remember I was in because like the 20th anniversary was like huge. Like, as a kid, I didn't really like the 10th anniversary came around. I was just like, oh yeah, Pokemon 10 years, that's cool. But then 10 years later, like for the 20th, I was like, that's when it hit me of like, oh man, I'm old. I'm an adult now, and like I've been playing these games like my entire life, essentially. That is wild. And now here we are 10 years later, about to do it again. Okay, I will take this to 160 guys. So yeah, I'm hungry. And I'm sure the wife is also hungry too. So probably do like an early dinner at this point because it's already like 3:30. ZA is only 2 months away. Yes, I'm glad it's finally here. I'm glad that they kind of, it seemed like they took their time with it. Because they announced it and then radio silence for, I almost attacked the caller, radio silence for like a year. So I hope that's a good sign. Maybe they really took their time with it and they weren't just trying to like churn these games out. Yeah, they better do something great. If they don't announce like Pokemon Gen 10 like their 30th anniversary, or if they don't do like Pokemon Bank 2, now we have support for like the 3DS games or something, or just give us the 3DS games, that'd be cool. Yeah, like I will lose my mind. I'd say 3 years taking their time, but people will complain if they say, yeah, of course. People were mad when it was ZA and it wasn't a Gen 5 remake. So many people were like, oh dude, it's Unova without a doubt. Like, oh, I can't wait, we're gonna get like, it's gonna be the best remakes. And then Legend ZA, yeah, people lost their mind. And it's like, guys, we just got BDSP like at the time, like 2 years ago. Chill out. If it was lackluster, I think a lot of people would be annoyed. Yeah, and I'm sure they know with how poorly Gen 9 performed, it wasn't anything that they wanted, like sales wise. Yeah, it was really bad. The fact that they had to offer refunds because the game was that poorly put together is pretty bad. Do. People will find things to make lackluster even as the next Heart Gold. Oh, they better not. I've come across like 2 people like who thought that Heart Gold and Soul Silver were like the worst Pokemon games, and like I listened to their argument. I felt like they were just haters, to just be haters, because they said that like, oh, the story sucks, like they didn't add anything new to the games, and I was just like, what game? Like, what did you play? Because you didn't play the same game that I played. And I would never speak, yeah, and I've never seen them ever again. So someone probably got a hold of them. Yeah, that's the vibe I get a lot of times. Like, these are just nitpicks. Yeah, like, is Heart Gold Soul Silver perfect? Definitely not. But for remakes, they're pretty good. Did it keep some of the issues that the originals had? Sadly, yes, but to me, even the originals, it was just small little nitpicks. Weren't like game breaking anyway. The anniversary is lackluster. Yeah, like maybe they announced ZA but then didn't like put anything else out because they're working on like stuff for like the anniversary. I know I've heard that argument a few times of like, yeah, we got nothing in 2024 because they're working on not just ZA but like Gen 10. So alright, this will be the last check. Whoever gets called in, if something gets called in. Even with Scarlet Violet, a soft reset resolves a lot. Yeah, that's true. I really wish they would have fixed the like the Let's Go feature with it, like it glitches out. No shiny. When like it glitches out and you have to like move it out of your party and replace it, that's kind of annoying. I really wish they would have fixed that. I feel like that is like a pretty easy issue to fix, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, last check. Cheese right at the end. What's up, dude? Hopefully you're enjoying your weekend. HP has to be 150 or no ending stream. What? No. I'm not gonna do that. We had sushi. Ooh. I love me some sushi. Make sure. Yes, I have read everything. But yeah, that'll do it for me today, everyone. I'm just glad that I was able to stream twice this weekend. I'm sad that we didn't get the Alolan Grimer. I think between what I was doing last night and today, I've seen like 400, 500 of these guys. No, I've probably seen like 600 of these guys at this point. So yeah, I'm kind of mad that I still haven't found this stupid thing. Yay. Great. Thank you for extending the stream 30. You know, as often as I say that to you of, hey Cam, thanks for going 4 hours longer today, it was only a matter of time. So thanks, Cam. I'm glad you were able to finally get me back. I wish I could keep going, but I'm so hungry. Like, I'm about to start like chewing on this. So yeah, I gotta get out of here. I desperately need food. But let me say bye to all the cool people hanging out. Emery, Big Cheese, I know you came in right at the end, but I hope you have a good day. Chem, myself, Mia, Nightbot, thanks for always moderating the chat, appreciate you. Slowpoke, I think Mark, if you're still here lurking. But yeah, then yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Chem, I'm super excited for the Munchlax hunt. I'm glad you finally found it. Yeah, I will see pretty much all of y'all tomorrow's stream. Bye.